Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Lyrical Rod. Yeah. Man, it has been crazy, y'all. Don't mind me. I know I'm looking kind of crazy. I'm not done. I have to finish cutting my face. But I want to drop this video. I'm sure y'all can read. I know y'all can read. And, well, that's why I'm hoping that you all understand what this is about. And I just feel like it's important. We finna get ready to talk about dealing with heartbreak and the different forms it can take. Y'all with me? Let's go. So, first of all, heartbreak. What is it? How many forms can it take? So, I think the best description I can give of real heartbreak, my first one, probably would be when I dealt with a childhood death. My grandmother. I was too young to truly understand it, but old enough to comprehend that I wouldn't see her no more. I don't know. It's crazy. So I named that as one. And I guess another one would probably be when I dealt with the death of my grandfather. Now, all of these aren't going to be all about death, but I figured I'd use those because those are some of the best ones I can think of. And when I say best, I don't mean like they were good situations. I really mean like they were some of the ones that come straight forward to mind. You know, my grandfather was an astronomical part of my family. He was an astronomical part of my childhood. You know, that was the person who not only raised my mom, but, you know, raised me, my cousins. You know, all of us were raised by him. You know, we kind of owe our lives and a lot of the stuff that has been able to, you know, transpire to him. And I think that was really a big one. And it really struck me really hard. I think dealing with it is it's done in different ways. People deal with death in a lot of ways. I think my biggest thing was I had a taking to really buckling down and praying and being more into my word at that time. I'm not gonna lie and pretend like I'm always on my job when it comes to being in tune with God, but I always know that His love is there surrounding me and the people that surround me. And that means so much more than anything else could in the world, you know? And I think it's important to make sure that you recognize that these people loved you and they loved you still, and they still love you, you know, here or not here. And I think that's the most important part. Not to mention I love y'all too. Yeah, so that's the first half of grief, and dealing with that heartbreak of grief. Moving on to the wonderful world of losing a person that you love in the manner of no longer being with them. Now, I've dealt with that kind of grief a lot, just as much as I've dealt with, that kind of grief of losing a person that's really important to you. And that kind of grief is no joke. It is not a joke at all. I'm going to try my best to explain it to y'all in the best way that I can. So, I dealt with this young lady who at the time was beautiful. She was kind, she was smart, she was all of that in one. And me and her were kind of here and there and there and here. And we just didn't work out. But I really was really feeling her. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but I was really feeling her. I was really intent on trying to be the best person that I could be in regards to her. And we didn't work out. Staying stuck on. I'm not gonna lie, it was probably about a whole month that I was down. I was down, y'all. But even in that down feeling, I was still able to go and do the things I needed to do. I was hurt. I was really hurt. But I allowed myself to go through it and kind of try to become a person in a better space than where you are right now. And that helped me astronomically. I'm sorry if I ramble a little bit. I got ADHD, so every now and again, my words get jumbled, they get mixed up. I can't stay focused on task, but I try my best to. So if y'all with me. I don't know. I think those two are super major. There have been other females, but that was one of the ones that was like really major. And then there was another girl that I really was in love with. I was in love with her, and we didn't work out. She ended up passing away. And to this day, I'll never forget that young lady. I wanted to marry her. All this, that, and the third. And things turned out differently. I got 3 kids now. And somebody that I truly am in love with. Heavily. And time helps heal those wounds that seem super freaking hard to, dismiss. My thoughts.
So you guys, the way that I feel is that when it comes to dealing with heartbreak and how to actually overcome it, for me, this is what I'm going to do. My family, these people, these are the ones that help me get through each and every stressful moment, each and every hard pain. And as long as they're here with me, I think that's what will be my pushing and driving forward. If I can give y'all a little bit of peace, just try to smile, even in the midst of it. I promise you, it's not going to make everything better, but I promise you, you'll look at things with a better outlook. So, until next time, my brothers and sisters.